Today we're going to be taking a look at the unboxing of an InFocus Mondopad. After clipping the straps that hold the box closed, remove the handles on the side. Lift the upper portion of the box directly upwards. Remove the protective wrapping. Then have two people lift the panel directly out of the box and lay it face down on a non-abrasive surface. Remove the mounting screws from the back of the panel. Then grab your mounting hardware, being sure to place the hooks of the mounts at the top of the panel. And replace the machine screws that you removed previously. The bottom of the Mondopad has screw holes to affix the brackets that support your soundbar. Open up the box titled HW Soundbar 4 and remove the protective wrapping. Please note, the soundbar kit comes with more brackets than what will be necessary in order to affix the soundbar to your particular Mondopad. You will be discarding several brackets. For the newer panels, get the deepest brackets in the kit and attach the thumb screws first. Hold up the soundbar to its final mounting location. And drive in the smaller screws. You will only need one machine screw per bracket. You're now ready to lift the panel. Again, make sure at least two people are present, and make sure that the hooks, pointed out previously, come down directly on top of the mount. Then you can push back on the panel to get it to sit flush. Go around the back of the stand to affix the locks. If attaching to a wall, a lengthy screwdriver will be necessary. There is a power outlet in the bottom of the panel's power supply to get power to the soundbar. For the audio routing, come out of the RCA left and right stereo outputs on the left side of the panel, pictured on the right. That cable will terminate to an 1/8" TRS cable that will input into the right speaker. That right speaker has a speaker level output labeled L. Run the mono RCA speaker cable from the L output jack of the right speaker to the L input jack of the left speaker. Don't forget to power on the soundbar and run the power cable for the panel. Next, power on the panel and go into the menu system. Use the down arrow to go to the third category with the musical notes in it. Change the speaker option from internal to external. Mondopads are shipped internationally, so their kits do not include batteries. As an installer, you will need a total of 6 AAA batteries to complete the installation. 2 for the remote control, 2 for the mouse, and 2 for the keyboard. The USB key for the mouse and keyboard will be located inside the battery door for the mouse. Inside your other accessories box, you'll see the international power cables, as well as your camera and microphone. Affix the camera and microphone to the back of the Mondopad on the top, and most models have a USB input directly behind the camera mount so that you can plug it in there. Otherwise, plug the camera and microphone directly into the PC unit. The stylus can magnetically adhere to the back of some Mondopad models, and don't forget to plug in that USB key from before. There's a protective film on the lens of the microphone and camera. Don't forget to remove this, or your customers will be complaining about a fuzzy image during their calls. Once fully booted up, your Mondopad may ask for a Windows Certificate of Authenticity. The key will be located around the rear right side of your panel. A few characters of this code will be obscured by a removable film that you can take off with a coin. Do not use an overly sharp object when removing the coating, as you may scratch off some of the characters. After entering the key, read through and accept the end-user license agreement. Next, you'll want to connect the Mondopad to a network. Affix your antennas, but preferably plug in an Ethernet cable. Since this is an out-of-the-box Windows machine, you may require Windows updates upon first boot. To answer some of the questions that are asked during first boot, you may wish to reach out to the IT staff of the company that owns the Mondopad, or perhaps the owner of the Mondopad. If you or the customer are looking for some input on the matter, InFocus suggests not using a password at all. This will mean that the Mondopad will boot into the Mondopad shell simply by pushing the power button on the panel. After your updates are installed, the Mondopad will reboot. Use your credentials to log into Windows, and you'll be greeted by the InFocus registration process. Take note of your admin access code in case any customization will be necessary before leaving the premises. Although you're filling out these forms to customize the Mondopad, you should still encourage the customer to go to infocus.com/register in order to complete the registration process and activate their 3-person Connects conference room. If any updates are available for the shell, click Upgrade. After any available updates are installed, the Mondopad will reboot one final time. Log back into Windows, and now it's time to register Office. Launch an Office product such as PowerPoint from the Start menu. Certain models of Mondopad may have Office registered already, but in the scenario where it's not, choose Activate, enter product key, and then grab the small orange booklet labeled Office from the box with the keyboard and the mouse. Inside, you'll see a small card. On the reverse of the card, you'll have the key to enter into this field. Click Continue, Redeem Online, and here you will need the official owner of the Microsoft product to sign in to their Microsoft account online. No installation will be necessary, so you can click outside of this window and click Finish Activation. Now you'll need to sign into the same Microsoft account locally on the Mondopad. If any updates are available, install them now. If updates were performed, you may have to sign in one final time. To ensure that Microsoft Office is indeed activated, relaunch PowerPoint and create an example file. We're just going to select one of these default templates and write a couple of words in here to make sure that we recognize it when we open it later. A shortcut to save into the Documents folder is inside this PC, Documents, Mondopad Documents. Now we're ready to launch the Mondopad shell. We see we've got a green check mark up at the top. That's a good sign. Now let's look for that file inside of Documents. If the presentation goes directly to the first page without any warnings about activation, you're good to go. At this point, please open up the video meeting application and make a test call to 8003 at InFocus.net. If you experience any difficulty, please get in touch with support at any of the methods at the bottom of the screen. That's it, your Mondopad is ready to go. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the InFocus Corp YouTube channel to make sure you don't miss out on any of the latest news and tutorials from InFocus. Thanks for watching.